It is finally time, my friends, for an epic game between Wankers, now Envy, and playing for the first time under the banner of Envy, the legendary organization, versus Sentinels Cubert Academy, my friends. This is one of the games that I'm most excited to watch, man, and I've been waiting for this since day one, dude. Since day one of this tournament. Kane on ISO. Ooh, versus Redux, let's go!
Freest of sights for the Envy team. Kane0 getting up top of the shield. Pop wants to take that initial duel, but nothing going to be offered to him. Just an honest 5-on-5 retake. A situation where I think Cubert can really thrive with their utility.
Next turn on Yoru too, man. Eyes on him. One of the best in the world.
That's going to get popped immediately. Stealth drone already dealt with. Fault line avoided by Poppin, and his haunt will delay the play up top. So now you can re-rotate this back over towards the middle of the map. Upstairs. Damn. T-Dog first eliminations are good. Can they deal with the rest of
Only one taps?
Sure can. Wow, clean shot.
That's how it started?
Inspire now the last one left, and he is zoned too far away.
Oh my god, man.
On the plant. So easy pistol run here.
Only one taps. Beautiful start.
Absolutely clean.
And once again, showing a bit of force here over through C long. The Rolling Thunder going to be
knew
called out immediately. Redux trying to follow behind that with Nismo right there with them. And yeah, everyone.
Yo, they're playing so good here, dude.
Absolutely perfect shots.
Well played.
Really well done, and just taking the proactivity.
And remember, this is Sentinel
off the assistance that you get by pushing through C mound. You can commit for that Rolling Thunder, and now Scuba's on your pinch, leaving Inspire by himself.
I really like what we're seeing so far from Cubert. Inspire would have to pull off a miracle here. But it's the confidence from Cubert right now.
And the triple?
Two Envy.
Big hero, good luck.
To watch.
Attacks to the wall.
I think he's going for the 7 now for sure.
Retake ultimates available at the moment, but a lot of utility that can be spent, especially the drone first and foremost. That clears out just about all of Waterfall. Now the salvos can be used with the paint shells to try to break down this site. The fault line is absolutely well placed. Aftershock with it. It's explosive, it's dangerous, it's deadly. Eggster will drop, and now it's a 3v4. Cubert's still trying to work their way through this dark cover, though. Can Kane0 hang on to this? Another 1v1 with T-Dog. Still hanging on the back of the site. 2v2 they go, but Nismo finds one. Time to complete you. Papa trying to gain some separation, finds one, and the clock is just 2 miles.
He won the round, man.
Like utility. Sheer in place, Scuba dealing with the Prowler. Wow.
Okay.
One randomly as he gets the kill contract.
He's so clean, man.
Zero wins that battle, but
he's always ISO masterclass.
Armageddon gonna cut across the front side of B. That will split up this offense. But Kane0 off the double tap can still hang and fight. He's on 3.
On the Knights. Playing against his own team, bro. For the first time. I forgot to mention that.
That is.
I am replacing him on Rankers now, maybe. Can he do it?
Eggster on the corner.
Yeah, but the guy has a fucking judge here.
Knights.
And it's a beautiful judge, actually. I like this one.
And this is one of those that, oh, there's the shoulders. That actually gives him a chance, but...
Oh, and now you got the clutch, man.
The headshot, and we'll be tied at 3.
Staving that off, they are able to get that 1 kill. Scuba found his retreats. Now they can set up for the 4v3 retake.
Yeah, oh, timing.
Okay, really Scuba, good shot.
For Kane0, but
1v2.
Scuba right there to make sure that Nismo stays safe. Follow up.
Bro, what's 2v2?
This is more like
oh, look at that. Oh, nice TP.
High-low stack up.
Bro, this TP was insane, man. Well done, Scuba.
And a teleport into the site as well. Smoke's going down for Waterfall. Cubert want to get back in. Redux is here.
Good angle. Cubert still trying to contest the cross. Razorvine to slow this down. Defense has backed up, though. 2-2 split on the Waterfall and Paul's setup. Nismo's taking down. Inspired. That is critically important. So
that definitely makes things easier.
Again, no ultimates for the retake. Nightfall.
Papa has ult.
How do they try to utilize that to slow down this retake, which is on the way? May not even need to. And he's still holding in the backside of the corner. Eggster and Ion able to find 2 apiece. Scuba down the last one left for the 1v3. And it's not all that doable as he finds himself stuck outside the site.
It's incredible the rounds that Envy are able to rally back. It really is. Eggster shuts down Scuba in the end.
This is going to be like one of those 25-second left in the round executes here. As from the shadows will be called. There's the kill contract to confirm. That's going to be KaneZero versus Knights. And this is just delaying him. Whoa, and KaneZero not neat initially, but still able to win the gunfight. Now back into the play with the double tap. Scuba on the corner. How much can he deal with? Only the first. Follow-up from Nismo, though good. T-Dog right there with him. Now the Rolling Thunder's at the ready, and you're dealing with a 2v3 with not a lot of time on the clock here for your Envy.
This should just be over. 10 seconds left. Redux trying to get back in quick.
Wow. Wow. That will allow Exer to step a little bit deeper in. Paranoia comes through, isolating onto one. Follow-up is just too strong. Cubert, just so many angles coming through. But Exer, whoa, hold on a second. Follows up after the information is tallied by Poppin for 2. And now Inspire's on his high horse on his way over. And this is going to be interesting because Scuba's going to try to step up. And they're prepared for it. Do the shots land, though? First one's yes. Second, indeed. Why not? Cubert saying their intention has to be to try to bully out Inspire. Paint shells coming through already. A deep razor vine keeps Inspire off the site. Help is on the way, though. KaneZero over through Waterfall. Quickly trying to come back through, plus the reveal. And that's what we really saw Inspire take advantage of. His ability to continue to help out. The decoy also going to help with a little bit of a flash, but still on the site are Scuba and Redux trying to survive this 2v3. Now make it 2v2, but Poppin continues to be a bullet sponge. 1v1 now.
I'm just taking his time. Wants to wait for the sound of the tap.
Oh, just better on the angle, sees the barrel of the gun, and how about it? Envy will take the bonus. Oh, I like this, though, in terms of a post-plant setup for Cubert, knowing there's not a lot of ability here for these last 3 agents to clear a tree. At least not by themselves. And there's the haunt that comes through. Salvos really well timed. KaneZero in a little bit of trouble. Nightfall's going to be spent. Inspire trying to be the one to follow up on it, but is immediately read through tree. Now Poppin, hoping that he can find someone trying to check off the toggle, and that will work out. Aftershock now as an ability to possibly stop this defuse, but a small step forward for Poppin. He's able to get the defuse more than halfway. He's going to hold on to it. Oh, an absolute massive fail by Cubert. They had everything set up perfectly, but
Amy has ult.
That front part of sight.
With that to showstopper.
Through and then just try and catch someone deeper in the sight if Cubert pushed too far.
Showstopper out. Immediately suppressed, though.
Here we go. Here we go. T-Dog.
Lock up T-Dog. And KaneZero has to try.
Look at him, man. Nice.
Here for Envy.
You got the boss, man.
Their way in now, very clear.
And they are saving already?
Deep sight setup.
Popping's out.
It's just completely.
Yeah, man. They gotta save this.
Better also destroyed. Keep that in the back of the mind in case Knights can start to pop off here.
Double push.
Inspire, wow. Inspire and Nismo continue to find each other on the map. Nismo
OG, man. Good job, Legend.
Guard duty. And I mean, for the most part, he's done a nice job of keeping him
showing up when matters the most, man. That's amazing for you.
Should be feeling very positive about the
5v3 here. Their money is not great.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for the game to shift dramatically.
Yeah.
So much momentum for Envy that could be completely stolen away. Their economy is on the verge of being broken here.
Oh man, he almost got that one too.
Yeah,
the run's over here, dude. 5v2. No HP for Kane, no money as well. You just gotta save this, man.
How much of a part of the play. Little crossfire here off the stairs and the close corner inside of A.
Oh my god. Is they stuck here?
For it. Opportunity, maybe just a touch missed here. Poppin though, whoa! He comes up unexpectedly and takes
just happened?
The judge. Absolutely no way T-Dog now left alone.
Bro, it was looking good for them. Then, Poppin appeared.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
An Exer just pops out of it.
Nothing home free yet, so now the stealth drone to try to clear. Rolling Thunder also through tree. Inspire has moved sights, trying to back away. Gets a look that there's a crossover.
Oh, T-Dog, man.
Okay. First blood once again comes the way of Cubert. Plant should be secured off of that.
And no ultimate.
I want to see OT, man.
Get back in. Extra has a fair bit of utility, but it's just going to come down to the brawl.
Longest OT ever.
Popping that shield, trying to find that first kill, get the subsequent by reusing the shield. We'll see if they can find some good duels here.
Decoy denied. T-Dog still playing on the corner. Here comes the full flood. But no, the shots is too good on this crossfire setup. Kane still keeping this a pretty decent battle opportunity.
Double pick, man. That's how you do it. 11 to 10.
Inspire still holding onto the camp just over the top of the doorway. Steel Garden going to come through. Inspire takes the battle. It's just a 1-for-1 trade, though. And now all of a sudden, Envy have to try to rewrap this back quickly. Kane Zera still inside. Right click does a lot of damage, but cannot find the kill. But these remaining defenders
Show it
still
to
have their
oh, he's
binders
low.
available to them, and that's enough for Papa to find another miraculous two-piece. 2v2 situation. Knights around the
I missed the chance, bro.
Does he want to challenge in?
Oh my god, go bait it.
Down. The 1v2 for Scuba. Not gonna go for the reload. It almost gets
Look at the rounds they are losing, dude.
Not gonna happen.
Bro, but this position's it's 1-1, right? 1-1 kill.
Waiting to see how things go, and it's gonna be
Oh, he gets 2. Okay, 2 is big, man.
Finds 2. The fallout from the Nightfall coming out, but the trades are decent. 2v3 situation. Nismo still trying to get an angle on the corner. And
Spar is far away, but he has
over towards B.
They heard that teleport. They know Ion is waiting here somewhere.
Oh, Ion misses the opening shot.
Bro.
For Cubert to try to stay alive on their map pick.
Overconfident, no?
It's so good for Envy
It's on him,
in
man.
these big moments, and he provides another elimination here. But where has T-Dog gone?
If he gets the plant, he'll be 1 away from the running tunnel.
Backside at A. This will allow Inspire
You have
to
stun
cut off
available
rotation
too?
and exit largely over towards Dreamon,
Fuck.
also deleted. So now T-Dog just has to use this as his Alamo, his last stand. The trails tracking him in towards Tree. Should be a double peek on the way. Aftershock trying to provide some sort of elimination.
Ult.
It actually does split them up. Now the Rolling Thunder's gonna get called up.
NT, brother, NT, GG.
Fuse are gonna take the first map, which just
Oh my god, man. Yo, insane map, bro. Insane map. I love that. Let's go, let's go. I want to see 3 maps here. Please, please.
So huge at the end there. Not the perfect play from them on that last round, but it gets them over the finish line.
Let's go, my friends. Redux on chat. Cubert playing very standard composition. Envy running the Fnatic one.
It feels that way. I think it's
Hey.
particularly offensive side for Envy.
Like to run this comp a lot, man. It works for Dan. I like it too.
Tall right in the face of all of this Envy utility. He comes away with 1. And actually, to be honest with you, Cubert are going to hold on to the site here, at least the backside of the site. Still trying to get themselves a bit further forward are Envy, but Knights is on a good angle, setting up the crossfire, teleporting to the backside
Okay.
of the site design, not able to get anything going.
Flawless round so far.
Has to leave, so
And I won't lie, man. I want to see 3 maps here. And if it's possible,
Just an
I would like to see some more damage too.
playing together. Nismo
And next series today, it's M80 versus TSM elimination match as well. In the upper bracket, we got Wingtrap University and Shopify Rebellion, man. And that thing is actually, both teams are playing really well. But Paint, bro, that kid is on fire, man. Damn.
well,
Destroyed them,
Michael's
AD.
gonna come third for Poppin. See if he can find any eliminations to go with it.
I don't think anyone will expect that, right?
Elements on parade coming through B-Link. First right click misses. The left click will at least connect for 1. Kane making sure no one wraps over through C-Link. Ion will just back up, allow this dark cover to try to give some separation to Kane, but he's been affected by the fault line, and he will be, whoa, so it should be dealt with. Not yet. Double tap's gonna get reset, finds that. Can't snap the link to get the shield back again, but
Yo, this kid is fucking different, bro. What the fuck is that? That doesn't make any sense, man.
We're gonna try to get a walk down through C long, but Inspire is fine with it. Redux is also still sniping over the top of mid, and that will shut down
What's this? I
the
don't
lurk. So
understand.
now it's just down to how far forward does Envy get on to try to take this site. And oh wow, Knights just spamming, finds another elimination, and Envy will have to play a 3v5 post plan.
Got one coming up the flank as well. T-Dog, C-Long, but Envy want to fight forward.
Have to. This is not an option to back off.
Wow, this round here is
And they run
big for
right into the
some,
winning
man.
arms of most of this Cubert defense. Ion in the corner. Yep, no problems for Redux, not at all. Inspire is making his way around this play. If Eggster and company can hang on, kill some time, maybe there's a chance. Aldrun to clear out Garage. Knives are out for the retake for Redux.
Okay.
Hunter Sphere gonna get called through. That shuts down Nismo.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Knights? What? Popping for 2. Now this lurk is going to be here from Inspire, and Cubert have already committed to sitting there and saying, we're going to save Inspire.
Okay, but they won the round. They won the round.
Shots back, but doesn't
Give
make
it
a
for
difference.
Mercy,
Envy's
bro.
gonna get the
Nice
round.
guy.
Not going to connect through C
Go.
long. This one
Flamengo go, bro.
Actually not going to hit or really stop this play onto B.
Cover.
Quick plant on the way. Paranoia could be cut on both sides. But Cubert not quite able to force this issue yet. Kane 0.
Oh, look at
my
Kane, man.
goodness, he's got the hot hand. And let him cook. Popping backside of the site. Looking decent. Kane for 3. Exter.
Man, I love watching this guy play, dude.
Now they're over towards C, where they can join Scuba, who's gotten deep. See if there's an opportunity for him to stay alive. Knight's still trying to get into the site. And honestly, for Envy, this is not comfortable.
Nice, man. Good job, Knight. Exter.
That will confirm that
Nothing you can do here, man.
Aldrone gonna scout this out though, has to back up. Flash on the way in. Paranoia. No, double tap in the way. Also, the reveal happens over towards Knights on the left side of the site. So now Cubert, whoa, I was gonna say, should have a pretty tough question here about how do we get back into sight, but that little push out from Kane's makes life a little bit easier. The dark cover starts to fade. Dimensional drift in play for Extra, so he's not really in this play right now. Can you give the information to Poppin to come up clutch again? Oh, only with a fine one. T-Dog, Nismo, Redux, the 3 still left alive. Eggster is out of sight, and he may be out of mind at the moment with just about half HP, but now all of a sudden, back in the picture. Inspire through window gonna work out. Leaves it just down to Nismo. 1v1 at range. Toggles, holds. Oh, and the shoulders come through, but not enough to stop the spam through the wall. Nismo's gonna find 3 and save the round.
We are back after that. Not that long tech pause.
Impossible, but they just find Nismo and good enough.
Yeah, that's indeed the case. Look at Cubert just quickly trying to rotate back.
He's so good with this, man.
Wins the 1v1. Now
I think the only time he lost was at Old, you know?
Into the dark cover and he finds 2. Oh my goodness. That is a hero moment again coming through for Cubert. And he's still going to be able to get the plant down, but we're at a 3v3 made much easier thanks to T-Dog.
So
okay, let's go on the flank.
He gets that second one. Oh, Redux, another crucial miss with the AWP. That's the second time this has happened.
Contingency will block off his field of view for now. Scuba, this is all about his timing and
Scuba has smoke.
Towards hell. Knights gets one, tries for the double shout, doesn't fully work out, but Knights drops into the site, able to find this now to a 1v1. Scuba taking on Poppin. Time become an issue. Poppin trying to play the clock. Scuba has to make the move, and Poppin's out of there. What a set, what a play, but Scuba finds the kill.
Bro, he could have played on the Hunter series.
And yep, definitely is.
Oh, he thrown around.
Clock in the way. Teleport over for Scuba, and you get a chance to still have some heaven control from T-Dog up top.
Bro, they consider that?
Going to be aware that this flank is coming. No one is watching.
Bro.
Line on this trip.
Oh, he started looking.
Like the spidey senses tingling. Snaps over, finds the shot. T-Dog up top, opens up with 1. 2v3.
Yeah, man, the woman was aware of the possibility.
Behind this cyber cage. Now he can make his move. Popping in the close corner. Ion on the initial cross, and no, not going to step over it. The follow-up good from Poppin. That's good information, though, from Scuba. Arner's Fury as a way to try to counteract some of this from Poppin. And he's actually been
very early.
Eggster safe thanks to that teleport back after the Roaring Thunder comes through. After trying to flush out the cubby, fault line behind it. But this is why you want the Odin or Duryu. Thunder's just going to spam it down through the dark cover. Not going to happen. It's Cubert winning every single gunfight. Now it's just down to Inspire. He's at a slow first half, but he may just come up quick, and he will. 4 for Inspire. With that, we're just going to try to flood over to Inspire's direction. He's got a one-way cyber cage. Doesn't see anything through long. Flash comes out, but Inspire. Good first headshot. Allows Kainzera to step in for a small moment, but respects the boundaries as the defense needs to stack for the retake.
And they're fast Circular Garage. They want to get in.
Wow. The timing here is unfathomable. Now the reset to the double tap.
Bro, this was a very important piece of for Cube, man.
By surprise. What will likely be a full execute right on into C. Oh yeah, fault line plus the Aldrone Inspire dancing, trying to dodge. Can't get to safety though. First blood talent and Cubert around C.
Wow, and Scuba just catches Kainzera in transition.
Okay, man, this is looking good for Cubert.
Perfect timing on that peak, and this
round's big.
As good as done. Eggster has a judge.
Yeah, they are saving already.
Doable, Paranoia. That's just whoa. Pardon me. Not effective whatsoever. Ion still
kept fighting.
1.
But then he was picking alone.
The rifle, hold the ground, and we're gonna 4v4.
That was a misplay.
This is very doable.
Yo, but these kids are so clean, bro. Look at that, like Michael Jackson, bro. Just walking shit.
Re-clear, perfect reaction times. Instant kill. He's going for more.
Yeah,
Alright, guys, we got
Oh my God.
Like, we got the advantage, man. Just chill.
Just chill, bro, right?
I think that's one of those plays, though. If you can
The 2 times on this
A
round.
long with 40 seconds remaining on the clock, you know it's going to be either an A or a B head. If you see nobody there, the defense can start to lean over towards Inspire's direction at C. So
Yeah, just really wants to get more
30
information.
seconds left.
Inspire on this timing out of garage, the one player without a rifle.
oh, the timing. Oh, I'm sure he's thinking that should have been good for 2. Nismo still tagged up to the wall here, able to still connect.
Last player standing.
Double tap, alive and well for Kane Zera to the 1v1 with Scuba. Kill contract, send him into the ring. Has a chance at it. There's the angle. Scuba, though, connects, finds the elimination. Yeah, that stray op shot will get the information. But, wow, Exeter caught sleeping a little bit on the backside of the site. I mean, he looked like he was looking down long. I mean, Ion's on that cross already. Fortunately, Ion and Kane
30
Zera are able to
seconds
keep the site safe. But now the pressure moves over to Inspire's direction. His traps and trips and everything else in between is starting to be dealt with. Teleport back up top. Aftershock will flush out some of that defense. And making his way on is Scuba. That's going to be enough likely for the plan. Ion's going to try to go on in immediately, though. Drops on in towards health in the cyber cage. Met by the operator of Redux. 3v3 situation. Top of the hat scene. Snap back over. Wow, nice shots coming through. Oh, but Redux not able to find the elimination, so now it's just down to Scuba for a 1v2 of his own. Just 23 HP. Inspire out of the top rope. Trying to make his way up top, but not going to happen. Scuba's able to clutch up the 1v2. Saw both players through C long on that peak. Sees one for sure. Misses a chance, though. And now the op has to come through for Poppin. That gets pushed off. Aftershock forces the teleport. Poppin still desperate in nature, trying to find a connection. Rolling Thunder going to push him back deep over towards the backside of the site. Redux trying to find the elimination. Whoa! He's able to connect on the Angster, out of all people. In the middle of the dimensional drift, of all things.
What the hell was that shot? Mid-ult? Just that is so insane.
Kane trying to get through this Hunter's Fury. Can he open the site up? Finds one at the back. Double tap back in play. Oh, able to at least get the reveal through in the moment of vulnerability, but doesn't really fully work out for anything beyond just the status effect. So now 2v3. Poppin still with the operator in play. Connects onto one, but the bodyguarding not going to be there as Knights will find his 3rd and 4th in the round. From the shadows, going to get popped. Reveal is so good with that recon, but Inspire now on the pinch, able to find one. Here comes the retake from the front side. Redux is trying to play inside of the dark cover. Has knives to still fiddle with to the 1v1. It's Inspire versus Redux. Inspire trying to get this thing at least to halfway. May have to try to hold it the whole way through, though, but Redux over the top. Redux, he gets baited! No way! Envy's gonna get the diffuser, they're gonna stay alive!
Didn't even live, sorry. No one lives. They all had to buy, and we've got the Odin. Of course we have the Odin at this point.
Oh, Exeter trying to get cheeky, playing the teleport deep in towards A main, trying to catch Cubert off guard. Not going to happen. Any more heroics from Envy? Ion tries for something. Shock dart to push him off the angle. I mean, you did get a lot of damage tallied up. I mean, you got 3 members that are essentially a couple of bullets away from death, if not less than that, especially with an Odin on the floor.
Yeah, it's a little bit of silly Odin spray away from dying. I can see the future of Kane holding down W, mouse 1, and connecting onto T-Dog and Redux, just getting the dumbest of kills.
Oh, they're going to leave T-Dog over towards A as the spike will be planted on the C site. Here comes that spammability moment, but not able to lock down the shots. Lots of reveal, but Kane Zera just caught looking too many directions. So now it has to be something from this hit through garage. Redux holding with the outlaw. That'll work. And now the flank will likely secure this map for Cubert unless the play at garage does first. Everyone knows where he's at. The fault line cuts across. And Ion is not going to look low and left. And they're looking for the knife. They're looking for the knife. No mercy. But it's not going to come through. Knights finds the final kill. 13-9 as Cubert responds by taking away Envy's map selection, leaving Split. And first,
I'm back, my friends. Let's go, man. 3rd and final map here. Loser is out.
A lot of moving parts.
Winner
It's
stays
difficult to
alive.
run.
well, Scuba in trouble, just bouncing his way forward as Kane Zera. Right back over is Redux, though, and he will be affected by that paranoia. Secondary attempt now likely to be through. Drone is out, gets the reveal and the suppress. Ion still in the corner, but no, nice headshot from Nismo. So now Envy are essentially stuck, having to force this bunker on towards the site. Shots just not quite there for Inspire. Leaves it now just to pop in an extra. And extra's just playing a little bit of a crossfire setup on the outside of this poison cloud. That's not going to be a
Clean pistol, man.
So much in mid from the defense.
Look at this guy pick,
Kane
man.
just walks up, says, "What's
And he
going
have
on with
ult.
your defense?" It comes with not just one, but a
Q contract, Q contract.
holds the line. That's your spike carrier down. Kane trying to save the day, and
Just don't use it. He doesn't need it.
Follow up as he tries to make his play down ropes. The follow through over
1v1.
main is enough to save
Solo.
the round, or is it? Nismo has the health advantage, just a stinger. The timing could
30
be good
seconds
though.
left.
Ion's got a knife out, and Nismo's gonna catch him for free. More possibly still to come. Armageddon. Is that gonna be spent here to try to stop
showstopper
this
for Redux, too.
And yes, it will. Enough opportunity to sidestep this. Salvos are in place. You're gonna be able to at least force in the jamming with the Steel Garden, but Envy's still hanging.
No kills?
Showstopper misses for Redux. And hold on a second, now everyone's shrugged off the effects of the Steel Garden. They can come back and fight this, and Envy are hanging on to the site in the face of every single ultimate, now including the Rolling Thunder, which does hit onto 3. Oh, the follow-up is perfect.
Yo, that's crazy.
Just down to Inspire. 1v2. Over the top, does he get any information? As T-Dog is still hanging with a Sheriff and a Judge combination.
Yeah.
He refuses to pick up a rifle. There's gotta be a rifle on the ground there, man.
Here's the contact.
Oh my god, now he has a judge, bro. He
1v1.
needs to hide there.
And does T-Dog still have the Sheriff? Apparently he does. Apparently that's all he
Oh
needs.
my god.
Look at this buy. What is going
I
on
don't
right
know,
now?
dude. That's what I'm saying.
You have 2 hero rifles.
Man,
with
some of the
Ion and
decisions
Kane,
here
Ares
from Envy
inspired
today
to
is
ship.
very
All right,
questionable,
sometimes
but
it just doesn't matter because Kane
they have been
to
doing
keep
this
finding first kills.
since the beginning, you know, like,
That's his
and winning.
third already, and Scuba gets caught. All right, somehow Rankers are
So
getting away.
that's why we love them, right?
Envy
But
magic.
when they start losing, bro, people are gonna criticize them. Saying, oh, that's why they lose.
Top
Like,
tower. Oh,
people did
T-Dog
that with
did
Paper Rex,
the
you know?
worst Valorant time you've ever
But
seen.
look at that.
Way
They won the
to
round,
pass
dude.
player
They won the round.
lines across. So now it's just out of Redux with an outlaw.
It could be a flawless round.
And
See what I'm saying, bro?
we look really silly.
They are different, bro.
questioning this
They're
purchase.
different.
I
I hope
you don't.
they don't lose their
Genuinely
identity and
doesn't
just
look
improve.
like-
Nismo gets a foot. Oh boy, you've seen
Oh,
it.
he's playing safe. Oh my god,
Oh,
popping his
really?
screw. What?
Grenade setup. Now the salvos will be through. That's going to force the gunfight on his terms. A pop
Oh
into
my
swings, finds
god.
position, lets it go. Yeah, why not?
Got one, bro.
He threw everything at you. Sage Wall in the way of the dimensional drift as it now starts to open up the B site. Quickly on the rotation. T-Dog, really good fault line. Can he follow through that? Yeah, just steps up.
Dog is playing
Into
with
the
a lot
near
of
side, misses
confidence
the
today.
paranoia. Flash to follow, and whoa! What
Spy
a
round
shot
two.
from Knights. Able to help out and keep his teammates safe a little while longer. Next one, not so much, though. The 1v1.
30 seconds
Garden will be
left.
placed, and Inspire's going to be able to set this on his terms with the 1v1 post plant.
That just keeps him safe to get the spike down. This timing right now.
My goodness.
Does he really want to go all the way for the rewrap? Rose gets triggered. Redux still clearing the backside of the site. The longer this takes, the more you start to think that this is a play over towards Turt. And there's the clearance. Now hopping. Inspire, close on the corner. Gonna catch him at the
Well
right
played,
time.
bro.
Just
Well
about to
played,
get
bro.
away. Huge clutch.
Only Scuba here, man.
That being said, Scuba only needs to get one in this situation.
Popping his ult, bro. Popping his ult.
Have to imagine.
This is a dangerous round.
Noise being made as Kane drops down.
Last player standing.
And Scuba does better
Okay.
than one. He's
Big
gonna
by
get second.
Scuba, man.
Now it's just all down to Kane. Give him a 1v3. As he tries to clear out the backside of A, he's going to have to also collect the spike. Giving himself a chance here. It just comes down to when this nebula fades. Does he get a read on it? And sure does. Okay, hold on a second. He's got time to collect and plant. That's enough
Okay.
for at least Redux
First
to drop
ult.
back in with the res. Nismo, Knights trying to come back quickly. Kane's ready for it. Enough time to still plant on this. Knights follow.
But yo. Nice try, kid.
So now Kane can get very deep and scale through
Spike
screens.
planted.
But if he gets caught here, it's going to be a weapon. This comes down to if he
Oh,
does
that's
it.
big. That's big.
Here we go. Now you've got
Running
Showstopper,
for the dog too.
Rolling Thunder. You can clear out a lot of this site immediately. But look at the long wrap from Envy. Their post
He didn't even use it.
Play up towards tower, but
Bro, what the fuck?
The site, the only one not affected by this play is all of a sudden tee it off. 3 for Ion. Scuba the last one left. Not quite able to find the shot as Ion. It's not the 1v2.
Bro.
Behind. Secures the round. See if they can manifest something. Kane, his shoulder seen on the cross. Follow up decent.
Okay, looking good for Cube.
Collect down to 1. So now, again, kind of what Envy just did to Cubert.
And look at them,
doing right back to
didn't
Envy,
rush.
saying, we've defeated your ace
You're
setup.
actually going back.
And now we can kill time, force you to consider multiple angles where we've got numbers advantage. I mean, wherever they commit, they're going to have at worst a 4v2.
Okay, Vap is on B.
Pulling 2 players over to the B side as Cubert just slowly work their way up mid. Fully contact pushing. Getting into heaven. I like this from Envy. Double re-clear of B main. Try and isolate one fight.
So far, so good. Spike will very tenderly make its way on. Oh, what a read here. They find one, not quite the second, but again, just too
30
much
seconds left.
Yeah, they're on
presence from
top,
Cubert. And now we go to Eggster.
I'll play by Cube, man.
Is this the time?
The aggressions by Envy didn't work.
If he wins 1v4,
And after that
All
one,
the
it was
rest of
already
this
over,
map is
basically.
yeah, don't care. Doesn't matter that he hasn't gotten a kill yet. I'm rooting for him.
I think the whole of this broadcast is ridiculous.
Oh, look who appear here.
Classic from this
My
position against
princess.
4 ghosts.
Love it, babe.
Don't feel great about it. There's the check. Yeah,
That's
easy.
tough.
That's tough.
For a fact.
NV won 1 on Lotus. And they won 1 on Haven, so bit of an even split. Till this point.
Oh, look at Kaden, man. Yo,
This
he's...
Bucky is finding value.
Oh, bro, the nade saved that guy. Look at their
I
HP.
don't know if Redux would
Spark can actually win this. But only has a classic.
Inspire only has a classic. But combined, Cubert have 46 health. This is so winnable. You could kill someone with a razor vine.
And look how nervous Cubert are about this play on
Look at
B.
that.
They're sweating bullets, and for good reason. Bulldog recovered now.
That's crazy.
I mean, Inspire could even take them out with the right-click Bucky at range if he really wants to. Wouldn't advise it, but he
30
could.
seconds left.
They're gonna get to a spot
Man,
for post plan.
that's crazy, dude. Going
Inspire
all the
seems
way
to
to
just be
A?
hard committing. I'm sure he's gotten the
Actually
information
good.
that everyone is so weak. Like, if you have to play retake, you have to play retake,
Okay.
which will be. what
And Nismo
comes
has,
through. Redux is gonna
has
try to put
missiles.
Power on this post plant, leaving Nismo down low.
Retrieving flash.
Yeah, looks like Nismo might just want to rotate to him, double up.
You gotta play fast here, man. Time is not on
Lay
his
out the
side.
spike planted for them. But with that low HP, it still might not be enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Redux has an opportunity to just close this out right now.
Timing. Spire gets across. He's gonna try to chase this down. Salvo. Whoa.
He knows now. He knows.
Out of the 1v1 with Nismo.
Flash place.
How big can Inspire be? Toggles on the spike, has the arc rose to try to play off of this, but no.
But yo,
Nismo
Nismo
too
is
quick
good
run
for
back
those,
to
man.
Salvo.
Holy shit, that
No
was too
worries
close.
whatsoever. Back over to the ropes. Showstopper out on the chase. One player still up top. Wait, Eggster. Okay, that was the same. We got to capitalize here, my guy. He's got himself two. More on the way. No, Scuba with the shutdown. Kane Zera, double tap in effect.
Man, they invest a lot here.
Rotating over is Inspire. 30 seconds to the clock, and whoa.
30
Hubert
seconds
gonna
left.
try to rewrap this through ropes, and Inspire may catch a sound cue off of this. If not, he's definitely gonna catch him on the drop in.
Yeah, here's the audio on the angle.
Enemy remaining.
Clean.
Spike down
I have
A.
the spike.
Scuba's got the spike. Chance to still plant this. There's enough separation for him to
10
reset to the
seconds
1v2.
Planted. My
Cause of
ult is
Divide
ready.
is earned if he wants to try to play off of that, and yeah, looks like he does. No, just stars for now. Kane up top, couple of shots through the nebula. Not effective. Is there a chance to isolate onto Inspire first? Kane is still playing way far away from this. Excuse me? Just a little spam shot towards elbow from Inspire. Connects on to scoop his head. Again, talking about the fact that bonus was a full purchase for them. Now they're in a broken buy situation. Slow orb trying to combine with the salvos. Pop in. Yep, it does get affected by that. So good break off here for Cubert. Following up into that position, though, is going to be Kane. He doesn't want to let anyone come back through here. Now all of a sudden you've lost 2 rifles, and this has become very doable for Cubert.
2 rifles for...
Yeah, man, just Forza. Just do whatever you guys want. It always works, bro.
All in with the stingers on this round.
It's a new era for Valorant.
They would have the read on this.
Valorant 2.0 here, dude.
Popping, and then that lovely double swing, just full sprint. Kane is overwhelmed by numbers. And now an opportunity to reset in the mid-round. Meet up with Scuba, who's just been controlling A passively.
Inspires went away from his ult.
Oh, he's going to like to hold this line. Wow, bold choice.
Yeah, now this too.
For it. And now it's on to Exter. Flash out. He hits everybody with it, but...
Try to go for the hero play. I think Ivan's gonna do the same.
30 seconds left.
Find the kill they need. And wow, we're gonna pop the dimensional drift here to see if we can just catch the information behind this play. Kill contractor to come through. Steel Garden also gonna be in the mix here as Kane's gonna find himself in a 1v1 with Knights. Quickly found the win. Cubert in some trouble here.
Exter!
NV have just hit the gas and absolutely decimated the Cubert setup at A.
Okay, very important run for them here.
That was a devious play that they just hit with the dimensional drift into the Steel Garden with the
spikes dropping there.
Zero. Exter pops out behind them.
Good run by Exter.
Kane wins the duel. What the hell is that? That is so sick. Flawless.
Oh, it's a Cubert's time now. Armageddon at the ready. Rez at the ready. Cosmic Divide. Flash over the top, though. Oh, and how about this?
Woohoo! Redux! Yo, that was crazy.
Redux, oh my goodness, he takes...
And he got choice stopper too.
Just sitting in the corner, backside of the box. The only place that Envy doesn't look, and that turns into a 3v2 after what looked to be an absolute shock and awe defensive moment for Envy.
He just slips the net and gets into a perfect position to catch Envy off guard while they're trying to continue this defensive aggression that was looking good in that moment. Even winning the last against Kane Zero.
Okay,
Had the shield.
Moto by time.
So sick. Now it's really all on Ion if this hit comes in to be, if he can find value, find a kill to at least maybe bring it to a 2v2 retake, but...
I think Aspire is taking too long to do anything. Or go to the flank or help Homer, no?
Back of the site. Showstopper out. Clear out the front. It's good space, but I don't really know if Envy's going to care too much that the Showstopper is spent there. This is the one thing that I was going to say is going to cause the most amount of issue. But that told, Envy's in a pretty decent spot to try to contest this from both sides. Paranoia cuts across the site. Ion trying to work forward. Inspire waiting for his time to go. And I don't know, they may have missed a window on the time with the Paranoia coming through. Yeah, you get back onto site, but how do you challenge B main or just this Cosmic Divide? They're going to wait for it to fade. Lots of time taken off the clock for that to happen. Follow up now from Inspire. Able to tally onto one, but again, tick, 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 tick. That spike starts to get closer and closer to the detonation and the crossfire set. That leaves Scuba in the corner.
Scuba, man. Okay, okay. Yo, what a round by Redux, dude.
Cubert players are nowhere near the 2 on B. Ion has a chance to shut this down.
You gotta go heal here, man.
Good utility coming through. Paranoia comes out, though. Extra's right there to help teleport right over, and all of a sudden the defense is out for this. You're gonna get out of the pit and immediately jump into the site here. If you're
time.
Ion's still alive and well. Envy's still holding from inside the site. Cubert have nowhere to go. They have to win these gunfights, but how can you? You can't see anything. Down to under 5 seconds. Scuba caught on the cross.
All around B and mid at the moment.
Paranoia comes through. Wow, and that extends, finds Nismo. And now here comes the battle up top at tower. The offensive barrier orb to block things off as they can dive on in towards site. There's the Rolling Thunder. It affects just one member. It's the one on site, but popping from the backside of dirt. Able to keep Ion alive, and now is he able to stand a little bit taller? Kane
Zero. Oh, I hope this is the map we get to
find one. 3v2 situation. 15 seconds on the clock, and we're trying to wrap.
Only to dog, no time. We'll save the weapon. And bro, their money shit. Man, time is getting low again, dude.
Great snake bite
But look at that, look at that. Spike is going A, no one is there.
Contract does not hit though.
You will not kill my
Salvo
ally.
comes up towards the top. Regen and Rez is going to be here now for T-Dog.
Yo, what a shot, man.
Back up before the Nebula can pop. Has found the first backside elbow.
Spike is drop.
Oh my goodness, Inspire.
Down A.
Absolutely critical.
3v1. Redux.
Knows he's got Redux on the plant. Hopping forward, you'll find.
Bro, they are doing it, dude. But I want to see overtime.
Could we see some sort of a pop here for Cubert? Last pack already over towards A ramp. Kane 0 with
Woo. Low HP. Thanks God to have a Sage.
Already been tagged. Of course, the health orb is still in place, so he'll get back to at least full HP.
Oh my God.
Oh, they're forcing the gunfight. It's a pinstripe kill.
Chaos.
One that favors
3v2
NV
popping
for
2
now.
HP.
3v2, if you want to call it that. Popping's out of 2 HP.
Yeah, time for Poppin to be the guy who runs in and gets baited.
Is he going for the big play?
Oh, if there was ever a moment for Egster.
Spike planted.
Popping over the top. Scuba holding in the close corner. Egster will get into elbow. T-Dog pops through. First 2 kills are good. Now it's just down to Ion. 1v2. Will get clearance through elbow past this Cosmic Divide. Does he get the timing on the T-Dog for a freebie?
Enemy
Sure does. Now it's just down to the 1v1. Scuba right there.
Holy shit.
It comes through. Ion resets. Seeing if he can catch Scuba on the exit. Teleport back over the top. Is Ion able to find him? Scuba's still holding tight. Scuba!
I thought he was a genius. I thought he was a genius, Loki. I thought the guy was Einstein, bro.
Catches
But
Ion,
no.
manipulate.
And we got what we asked for, my friends. Overtime. We just love that, don't we? I do. I hope you do too, bro.
Poison
I know you
cloud
do.
Up, Redux. Oh,
Round 2, man. Last time
are
Redux
you
got this
kidding me?
kill.
That should have been Redux's win every day of the week and twice on Sunday. But it's just a Vandal headshot from Kane 0 before Redux can pull the trigger.
Bro, that was so sick by Ion, bro. He didn't check. I thought he knew it for sure, bro. It was like 999 and kill play.
In on that angle, so ready to get that kill.
God, the guy.
Oh,
The shield saved his life.
strong. Nismo was in a perfect position. And now T-Dog in the corner. Catches the spike carrier. That's a massive elimination, but there's just nowhere to go from there. And you've got Kanzera.
We always do
now with
that.
kill contract on the
He's so
wins
good with this
it,
shit, man.
and
It's
he
just
will take
insane
advantage
how
of the
good he
first
is.
Ion holding close over towards B.
Right?
We'll
Need
see
to
if
change
he
the
can
Asia
slip
rules,
it
man.
on
How? I
before
don't know,
it's not
bro.
gonna happen, so he will replace it and step into it. He's got a little bit of a walk down, a little pop flash here from Egster. Dealt with beautifully though by Cubert.
Oh my God, it's gonna get.
They're gonna have the res. This is gonna
Okay,
be
okay, this
a
is big. This is big.
5v3.
5v3, man.
And we were really hoping that they would not be running into that many players. Maybe just isolate one who was trying to
Epic game, bro. Epic game.
themselves into the extremity, control it there.
I was not feeling good, and now I'm feeling way better.
Requires Something
This game
heroic.
healed me, bro.
And I'm looking at
Power
Kansas
Valorant.
to do it.
I mean, why not both these guys? There's the spray down. There's the spray down. Oh, plus a little bit of vulnerability
for a
coming
second.
through, but no.
I thought I could do it.
Not enough to find anything beyond that. And it looks like the double stack may have been enough to shut down the playthrough mail, but now it falls onto Inspire for the
30
1v3.
seconds left.
And Nismo
I don't see it
topped
happening.
off
Not gonna lie.
from
Planted.
Lights coming through as well. What does Inspire opt to do? Wants to just slowly work his way into B main.
And man, today we have more Valorant, bro. TSM versus a mate also
Knights
elimination
keeps onto
game, man.
that angle. That's
That would be
probably
insane.
the best opportunity he's got to get an opening.
Flash placed. Flashing.
You know, here's the opportunity off the flash. Got to make a move. Not going to happen.
Oh, so.
Shoulder is going to be revealing. Double tap with the contingency wall. Knight is on the site. Actually,
Yo, that was a
undercut
big kill,
initially,
dude.
But the follow-up from Poppin.
I don't know how he got it.
T-Dog still on the site, though. Doesn't get cleared out. And now he's got the fault line to give himself a little bit more until Poppin shuts down the potential disaster play from Cubert's defense. 2v3 on the post plant.
Man, Viper's Pit, Viper's Pit.
They decide to try to pop through this immediately, which they're trying for. Viper's Pit earned, but not going to be held.
This
Quick
game
to the
is
following
crazy,
shots. Now
dude.
Cubert takes the advantage here in the second OT.
Comes the hit onto B. Pressure onto Ion. Extra wants to get in. Support with a flash.
Ion's in trouble, though. He does stay alive behind this aftershock. Salvo to try to clear the site, but honestly, that doesn't really land maybe where it's fully intended to. Doesn't make a difference, though. The player's stuck on site. still have to hold and fight back, and now it's just down to Extra from inside. Inspire's rotating over. Scuba, though, up
This is
top.
it. This is the game.
And now it's just down to Inspire.
Oh,
1v3
they are
situation.
actually gonna
They
get
know
eliminated.
exactly where he's at. The kills.
GG, bro. Oh my god.
We'll take it in 2 overtimes, eliminating Envy in elimination
This
round
is
2.
insane, bro. This is insane.
Insane that the favorite coming into playoffs, the undefeated team in the regular season that were undefeated overall, had never lost a match until the playoffs.